Hello, hi guys, can you hear me? Can you hear me, guys? Juan Carlos, can you hear me?
Hello.
Hi, Juan Carlos.
Hey, sorry, I'm just connecting here. Would you like me to present Carlos or?
Yes, please.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm having a little problem here with my screen, so give me 1 second. You want to start presenting the first slides, Carlos? I'm just going to upload the version because it's not letting me share my screen.
Sure. Just 1 sec. Okay, I guess you can see the slides, right?
Yes.
Okay, so today, we are having this interim meeting as announced for the Madinas working group. and typical note well. Note that you should be all aware of it. So if you are not aware of note well, please take care of reading the different documents that are on the slide. Some additional points on the note well. I guess we are all familiar, but in case, please, you are not, please take your time to be familiar with this. And then the agenda for today, very short. The timing, sorry about that, the timings are not correct. This is just indicative that we are going to do short agenda review, a status update, and then mainly the whole point of the meeting today is for the hackathon plans for the next IETF meeting in Prague. So in terms of the working group status update, we have 3 items in our current charter. One is on the MACA randomization current state of affairs. The chairs are basically working on the working group last call. We are basically looking for, well, we are in contact with some persons to be able to run the working group last call and the shepherding of the document. Since we are both authors of the document, Juan Carlos and I, we believe it's best if somebody else take care of both the working group last call and the document shepherding to avoid any potential conflict of interest. So hopefully we will be announcing this very soon. Somebody will be running this very soon, and that will start or trigger the process of hopefully finalizing this document and shipping it to the ISG. Then the other document that we have already a document, working group document, is on the use cases and identity requirements. As we discussed in San Francisco, this document is almost complete. There were some comments discussed, and we are waiting for a new version. And hopefully, after that version, we will be able to also do working group last call on that document. And the last one that we have in our current charter is on the BCP for handling the RCM. And this is basically related to the hackathon point, because as we discussed also in San Francisco, we want to learn as much as possible for these different activities, hackathon and additional experiments that we may be doing. And based on that, try to derive some best current practices that we can document in the actual document. So we don't have a candidate yet. Jerome was working on a document, and we will see how to deal with this after we have some additional lesson learned kind of from the hackathon alike activities that we are having. We had a first set of results presented in San Francisco with the Warren experiment that he was pursuing, and we want to continue on that line to learn from that process. And then the next point will be basically to discuss on the hackathon, and there you have the latest version of the slides. Juan Carlos, I don't know if you can share it now.
Yes, if I should be able. So let me see if I can. Okay. A second ago, I saw them. I had them as pre-shared, and I saw them when I was doing the tests, but I don't see them now. Do you see them, Carlos?
Not yet. Let me see if I see them on the push-share materials. No, I don't see them. Let me reload. Now, yes, I see something. Yes. So let me maybe share preload the slides. No slides available. Oh,
That's weird.
this is, yeah, because I see them here, but I don't see them. Anyway, let me do something. I will download and present from my screen if that's fine with you.
Okay.
So let me do this, and then I do this.
Okay, now I forced it. I found another way to do it. So while you do that, let me see if I, okay, apparently, yeah, apparently I have them now. Can you guys see? Yes.
Yes.
I think I have it. Yeah, it's weird. It didn't work, the automatic. There was a way to do manual. Anyway. So yeah, basically, you already went through this slide. So for the plans for IETF 118, as Carlos mentioned, we're looking at running a hackathon to see if we can compare different implementations and look at the potential privacy leakage over these multiple open roaming implementations. And so far, we've heard from people that were not able to make the call. For instance, Bruno, he said that he can help with the WBA device provisioning portal that can be used to download on the device specific open roaming provisionings so that you can connect to different IDPs. Bart also mentioned that he can bring 2 different access network configurations. One is on the access point Catalyst based, and the other one is a Meraki, which is a cloud-based controller, so that we can see different access network implementations. Carlos, you had mentioned this Tourist Omnia-based access network. I don't know if you want to give some details about it.
Yeah, sure. So basically, we have some devices, these Tourist Omnia, that are Linux-based devices done by actually a Czech company. So it's very fortunate that this may happen in Prague because they are based there. My idea is try to replicate or to basically get to the Warren setup using these devices, and then be able to keep those devices a kind of a stable test or a stable platform to do additional tests during the hackathon in IETF 118. I still need to get to the point Warren got. So this is what I plan. I intend to do before the hackathon. Let's see if I manage to get the time required for this. But the idea will be to be able to bring to the IETF a device where terminals can connect via Wi-Fi on this, and this will be connected and providing support or providing a radio access network with open roaming support, as Warren did. That's the plan, and I guess with some help from Warren and a few others, I should be able to get to that point and provide that as an additional access network to test during the hackathon.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much for those details. And we'll see. Warren hasn't confirmed, but we assume he can bring the same configuration that he brought for the last IETF, where he was showing some results and some captures. So the plan is to test also his configuration from last time. And finally, well, all these configurations, because it's a federated network, we will require collaboration with WBA to get the required certificate so that we can connect and recognize each other and roam, basically, which is the whole planning. So the whole idea. So we're going to do some offline planning on certificates from the WBA for people that want to participate in the hackathon. So maybe this is something we need to communicate on the list to make sure that everyone that is planning to bring any configuration, make sure that if they require a certificate, they get it. This is for the IDP or ANP implementations, not for the device, of course. The device would be with a different profile, provisioning profiles. Okay. And well, just to complete, Carlos, Peter has kindly agreed to do the working group last call. So thank you very much for that, Peter. Okay, so does anybody have any questions comments regarding anything on the status or the plans for the hackathon? Okay, I don't see any comments either on the chat. So if there are no more comments, I guess we can cut it short this time and then continue discussions on these plans over the mailing list, if that makes sense. I don't know, Carlos, what do you think?
Yeah, I think that makes sense. As soon as I start working on this, I will probably send some emails to the mailing list, also reporting my progress. Hopefully, we will be able to have a successful hackathon in IETF 118. Okay, so I think that should be it for today, right?
Yes. So thank you very much, everyone. Pretty short meeting, but looking forward to seeing you guys at IETF 118 in Prague. Right.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye-bye. Thanks.